Hey, what's up, YouTube? This video today is going to be about me stretching my ears. I got my kit in the mail today. Over some time, I've always wanted to stretch my ears. You know, when people have them holes in their ears, look like you can stick your pinky through. But, you know, I don't know how big I'm going to go. But I think I might just go to a 0. But, there's not enough clear videos on how to actually do it. As you can see, I'm starting from scratch. I mean, I already have my ears pierced, so I'm not starting all the way from scratch. As you can see, you know, diamonds are cool, but, hey, I'm about to let the diamonds go. And I think they even got some gauges with diamonds around the stub, or whatever you want to call it, the plug. We'll get into that in the future, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and stretch my ears. But before I stretch my ears, I'm gonna get in a shower, make sure everything is clean. And here's my gauges and everything to show you what I'm going to be working with. All right, here's what my kit came with. All these gauges here, and depending on how fast your body heals, but I'm going to take a week for each one. I'm not going to rush the process. I might even take 2 weeks. We'll see as the time goes. But I am going to be starting with the first ones, which is a 14. And before you put your tapers in and then your plugs, you want to get them sterilized first. Then you want to go ahead and probably clean your ear with some peroxide. And after you put them in, go ahead and douse your ear in a little bit of peroxide too. But this here is going to be your main ingredient. Now you want to lube your tapers up with this, and at the same time, this will help your ear heal properly. And this will give it a little lube so it slides in easily. Now, they have all kind of different things you can use. They got some JoJo oil and some vitamin E here is what I'm going to use. But you can also use something like some witch hazel. And there's all kind of different products, but we're going to start off with some vitamin E oil for starters. Now, while you're in the shower, you don't want to take a shower in your regular earrings because you want to make sure you got everything nice and clean. So make sure you remove your earrings before you get in the shower and wash them earlobes up real good. All right. Now keep in mind, like I said, you want to sterilize your tapers and your plugs before you put them in your ear. So I'm going to put a little bit of rubbing alcohol in there like that. And I will let that sit in there until I get out the shower before I insert the tapers. Okay, another thing here I forgot to mention is you want to be mindful of where not so much of where you bought your plugs. I got mine from eBay. Amazon sell them as well. But the plugs I bought here are surgical steel, stainless steel. Some of them plugs they sell out there are acrylic or they have nickel in them. And I can't do nickel. So those of you like me who are allergic to nickel, you want to be careful of that. So just read the description of where your plugs are made of. Very careful. And just take that in consideration, folks. All right, folks. I don't know how good you can see this, but I'm getting ready to put my tapers in. And they say leave them in for about 15 minutes before you try to insert the plugs. So let me go ahead and lube it up real quick. Okay, lube it up real good. And we're going to start the process right about now. And that's not too bad. It doesn't hurt. That's not bad at all. Just a little bite. I'm going to leave that in for a second. We'll leave it in for about 15 minutes like suggested. And now we're going to do the other one. Lube up the taper. And we're going to insert. All right, folks. And there we have it. We're going to leave that in for about 15 minutes. And I'll be back with you when I insert the plugs. And it's just a tiny bit of sting. It's not very bad at all. Like I said, these are 14. When you get your ears pierced, it usually start out at like maybe an 18. So it's not that bad of a stretch starting off. We'll be back. All right. It's been 15 minutes now. We're going to insert the plugs. Now, folks, the ideal is while you're pulling the taper out, you want to push the plugs in at the same time. I don't know if this is going to be a good view or not for you guys, but we're going to give it a try anyway. So I hope you can see this here. But here we go. And there we go. That wasn't so bad at all. Not bad at all. Now, the thing you want to remember is once you got the plugs in, don't forget to put your rubber stopper on the back of it. But I will do that in a minute. You guys don't need to see that part. I'm moving on to my second plug. Ooh, and this one feels kind of difficult because I am right-handed. But we're going to try here. Oh, maybe I can do it with my right hand and pull it out with my left. Good thing I got my towel in there, hoping that the plug was, no, my ear was still open, so I was able to insert that. So, yeah, make sure you got something in your sink so if you drop it, it doesn't fall down the drain. And there's a little bitty tiny sting, but that's okay. I can tolerate that because we're working our way up slowly but surely. All right, guys, we got our first plugs in. I don't know if you guys get a good view from this angle or not, but as you can see, they're in there. Let me do it this way. Maybe you get a better view. First plugs are in, and it doesn't hurt much at all. Like I said, I'm not going to rush it. We're going to gradually do this thing, and I'm going to leave them in for a week, and I will see you guys on next Thursday when we do our second plugs. Thanks for watching.